Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam, and in this video I'm planting some Marvel Mahonia and some Soft Caress Mahonia from the Southern Living Plant Collection. So I did a video on Mahonia bealii a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and put that up. You may want to check that one out. That's the traditional Mahonia that we've used in the past. This is a new variety called Marvel. You can see all the flowers coming on the top of it right now in the late winter. These will bloom in some places late fall, and in my area typically they just don't bloom until late winter into February and March, and the honeybees absolutely love them. Really, this is just a beautiful variety. It has much nicer foliage, just a more interesting looking plant, and a giant cluster of flowers. And if you look at this one over here, it still has some of the purple berries from last summer. I haven't taken those off on purpose because I wanted you to be able to see them, but the flowers for this year are coming, and then they'll make these berries that will mature in the summer right there. The other variety that I'm putting in front of it that I just love, sell tons of these at the garden center. This is a Soft Caress Mahonia, super compact version of these. Mahonia bealii and the Marvel Mahonia I just showed you have little points on the end of the leaves. This one is called Soft Caress because it has none of that. And you can just see this beautiful compact habit. It looks like bamboo, but not aggressive like bamboo. Gets the same yellow flowers in the center here, and small blueberries as well. Really love this variety. The old Mahonia bealii has a very spreading habit. Marvel Mahonia actually has an upright, narrow habit. It's going to be absolutely perfect for this corner for that reason. It can end up reaching about 6 foot high, but only about 4 foot wide. And you can see in this container how upright and narrow it is. The Soft Caress Mahonia right here has a very different growth habit. This one can almost be grown as a ground cover like shrub. It'll get 3 feet or less in height and maybe 3.5 feet in width, and absolutely will work perfect under planting any other larger growing shrub in a shady space. Soft Caress Mahonia is hardy in zones 7 to 9, and Marvel Mahonia can actually grow in zones 6 to 9. Both of these varieties are definitely shade-loving evergreen shrubs, and both are not very fast growing. I would actually put them on the slow growing side. The Marvel may end up getting 6 or 8 inches of growth on it once it's established in the future each year. This Soft Caress Mahonia is never going to be in a hurry. The primary uses of these Mahonia are going to be naturalizing them in wooded spaces or on the shady side of a foundation. Marvel may get a little too tall for most foundations, but if it was the side of a house where you didn't have a window and you wanted to get some height on it, might be a great choice because it wouldn't encroach too far out from the foundation because of its upright, narrow habit. Soft Caress can go pretty much anywhere that you need an evergreen shrub and it's a shady space. You know, the fact that it only gets about 3 feet tall, has this beautiful soft foliage. It can go in a container, can go on a shady foundation, can be naturalized in the woods. This thing can go almost anywhere. It's really a really amazing plant, and the fact that it's not prickly like the other varieties of Mahonia make it a real standout. I have videos on my YouTube channel for planting woody trees and shrubs, whether you have clay soils or sandy soils. I'm not going to have to do a whole lot in this back corner because all my leaves tend to blow back here, and over time this soil back here is really nice, so I'm not going to have to do a whole lot. I do leave these mounded up just a little bit because I do have clay under this soil that I've developed back here. There still is clay under it, so I always leave my shrubs up a little bit. Pull the soil up to the edge of them. I don't over mulch them. I don't want to mulch on anything that's not covered when you purchase it. It'd be really easy on Soft Caress to bury it in mulch over time because you really have to get back under it after you mulch and make sure you're pulling it away. It'd be easy to not see that you've buried it by accident, so keep that in mind. This happens to be an area in my yard that stays moist most of the time, and I get normal rainfall in my area, so I'm really not going to have to do a lot of ongoing watering on these. The first year they're in the ground, I'll check them a few times. I'll put my finger down in the ground a couple inches. If it's dry, I'll water them extremely well, and then I let them dry out again before I do that again. Once these are established, these are very drought tolerant, low maintenance plants that just aren't really a whole lot of fuss. It would have to become abnormally dry in my area for an extended period of time for me to be thinking about these once they're established. It's mid-February when I'm planting these, and it's a little early to be fertilizing them. I'll probably wait till right around the 1st of March, and then I'll give them some sort of slow release outdoor fertilizer that lasts 3 to 4 months. That's all you need, just once a year. These really won't require a lot of pruning at all. If you need to, you prune them after they flower, sometime in the late winter or early spring. Just keep in mind, if you're pruning where flowers were, you're also going to be pruning where the berries would come in their place later on. So just keep that in mind. Really, neither plant needs a heck of a lot of pruning. If you get a crazy limb on one or the other and you need to cut it back, that's pretty much all the pruning you're ever going to be required to do on these. One of the really nice features of Mahonia is they really just don't get a lot of pests. They're deer resistant. Just don't have to spray them for anything. I'm not going to be concerned about anything chewing on them or eating on them. So if you haven't been able to tell, I'm super excited to get both of these plants in. I was actually told by somebody more than a year ago that had had some experience with this Marvel Mahonia, that, you know, once I had some experience with this one, I wouldn't even think about Mahonia bealii again. And just having it in my hands for the last few weeks, these are absolutely beautiful. They're great plants. And I can see what that person was talking about when they told me that. So anyway, thank you very much for watching my video. And if it was helpful, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for future videos.